All right, good morning, and welcome to the world famous Avenue of Fashion. We're so excited to be here this morning. My name is Kevin Johnson. I'm president of Detroit Economic Growth Corporation. And it is indeed our pleasure to open up another wonderful business in the city of Detroit, Toss and Sauce. So let's give them a hand. I had a chat with Ashley and Cher this morning about how things are going, what they're doing to keep the business moving forward, and it's so exciting to hear some of the same struggles that we hear in starting up other businesses, and some of the same triumphs that they have been able to get through early in the start of getting this business up and running. 85% of the Motor City Match awardees are minority-owned businesses. 70% of them are women-owned businesses, and I can think of no better investment to invest in minority-owned businesses and to invest in women-owned businesses in this city. It is a leading economic indicator of the value and the health of any economy when you see strong women-owned businesses that are being opened up along and around the commercial corridors in any city in the United States, but particularly here in the city of Detroit. They just didn't get a check from us, right? You put in sweat, you put in blood. I know you got cuts on your hands. And they pushed through delays, which I know you had, right? But that's a part of the grit of Detroit, the determination of entrepreneurship in the city, and we're thankful for your sacrifice. What every entrepreneur needs to know in this city is that you have a partner, that you have resources to help you get open, with an amazing city council who doesn't know how to say no to small businesses. Right, Fred? He only knows how to say, if no, let's figure it out, which is also an important attribute to this city council. And so I'd like to thank Fred Durhall, Councilmember Fred Durhall, for being here today. This is in Council District 2, so I know Angela Whitfield Calloway would have been here, but she had a significant scheduling conflict and couldn't be here. But Councilmember Calloway does not make it a point to missing these kinds of events. He does not do that. So I just want you all to know that she would have been here, but had a pretty significant scheduling conflict. So let me say this, one other thing. If you're an entrepreneur and you have an idea, go to our website, www.degc.org, and look at how we could support you and get your businesses open. That's what we're scheduled to do. That's what we're designed to do, and that's what we do. Is we help you get open if you have an idea. From concept to storefront opening, that's what we do. Now I'd like to introduce someone to you who never says no to these types of events if she's in town, and that's our Deputy Mayor, Mayor Malia Howard.
Great day, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here again, celebrating what is our now 196th Motor City Match business opening. So we are fast approaching on 200, but today the celebration stands here with Toss and Sauce, with Ms. Slaughter and Ms. Patton. Congratulations, lady. Congratulations. This is not just your victory, this is your family's victory. Because without them, you would not be able to do all the great work that you are doing inside of this pizzeria. So if you don't get a chance, or if you do get a chance, please come by. You can actually go down the line and pick your toppings out and see the salmon and the chicken and the different types of sauces, because it's not just a traditional pizza. She has a pizza called, what is it, Yo Peasy? Yo Peasy Pizza, and then the What Up Dough. And I want you to know, because that is what the pizza's called, the What Up Dough. No, not just our traditional saying here in the city. But the commitment that you both have. I mean, I read in the bio, you spent 5 years testing dough. Who spends 5 years testing dough? This young lady did, because she wanted to provide you with the most exceptional, highest quality recipes that she had to deliver to us as residents. She wanted to ensure that we had the best organically sourced food that comes on her pizza. So I want to make sure that everybody comes down to Toss and Sauce. We were talking on the side about her vegan options. So she will be introduced. I'm saying it now. I'm just claiming it for you. I'm claiming it for you. She will be introducing a vegan option here because the city of Detroit is actually very health conscious. And if you don't know, there are tons of vegan restaurants in our city. And so that is something that should be on your menu as a mainstay to offer to bring more people into your space. So I am just so proud and just so happy for both of you. And thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for making sure that you chose a space where you grew up, where you live, and where you shop, and where your family plays. And if you all get a chance also, make sure you check out their logo, because that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And her husband is a graphic designer. Correct? Or am I incorrect? Almost correct. He's a graphic designer. We're just gonna call him that. So make sure you check everything out that's here. And we are just south of 7 Mile, and we are across the street from the CVS. I'm trying to geolocate people on Livernois to make sure you do not miss Toss and Sauce. And with that being said, I want to introduce someone that I've known since they were in their 20s, which means we go back like flapjacks. No. We go back like tossing dough. Sorry. I don't ever really, so I'm honored because I have not done a ribbon cutting with you in so long. So I'm just honored to stand here with you. So our council member from District 7, Fred Durhall, is next to speak.
Thank you. Leave it to the deputy mayor to remind me I'm not 20 anymore. She's still 20. But it is just an amazing honor to be here today on the Avenue of Fashion. One of the testaments of what business means, particularly small business means here in the city of Detroit. And as I was reading a little bit, Ashley, I hope this is true. They said you left and you said you will not come back unless we fix the train station. Well, God help us all. We have rebuilt the train station and you are back. And that is, a testament to so many stories that we hear in the city of Detroit. Folks who leave to grow. And at a time where our city wasn't growing, but now have the opportunity to come back because our city continues to grow with great programs like Motor City Match on its 196th round. Got to give a special shout out to Kevin Johnson of the DEGC, his hardworking team who helped get a lot of our small business owners here. And Cher, I know your sacrifice as well, choosing to help bring a business and foster that spirit of entrepreneurship here in our community means a lot. I will tell you what small businesses like this mean to our communities. They help, yes, vibrant commercial corridors, but they help revitalize our neighborhoods here in the city of Detroit. They give our residents access to a pizza shop that I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's amazing, that can bring families together, that can bring neighbors together, residents together, all to enjoy what Detroit has to offer. And so as we talk about moving this city forward, your business is a huge slice of that pie. And no pun intended, but in all seriousness, thank you for investing in our city. And you show what happens when our city invest in its residents. Our residents turn around and invest in our city, its neighborhoods, and our commercial corridors. So thank you for allowing me to be here today to celebrate your momentous occasion. Keep it going. We will stop by and just keep pushing forward, right? You are making a huge impact for all of our residents. God bless you.
There are multiple partners that are involved in getting any small business open in our community, and one significant partner that has been partnering with us for so many years is Invest Detroit. And I'd like to bring up Jason Barnett, who has been such a unique and forward-thinking person who knows the value of having small businesses literally invade our commercial corridors. So I'd like to bring up Jason for a few words.
Good morning. I'm going to say it again like I'm in church. Good morning. All right. A lot better, a lot better. This is an amazing day for all of you, especially for Cher and for Ashley as well. I'm Jason Barnett, Senior Vice President of Lending with Invest Detroit. For those that are not familiar with Invest Detroit, we're a community development financial institution based here in Midtown. We've been around for 20 plus years. We've helped activate north of 120 businesses during our tenure of small business. We do more than small business. We do a lot of real estate. We do high tech, high growth through our venture team. But today I just wanted to focus a little bit on our small business side. This is an awesome day for me. And I was just telling Ashley this. I was scheduled to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 88 degrees, sunny. And I canceled my trip just to be here because I didn't want to miss this. It's an amazing opportunity to partake in this great celebration. When I first talked to Ashley, she was living out of state. And I don't even know how she found out about Invest Detroit, but she called. And from our original conversation, we really hit it off. And she gave the vision of bringing fast casual concept to Livernois. And so I thought the idea was amazing, and so I wanted to be a part of it. So, and that was in 2019. So I'm gonna walk through some dates to just give you the perspective of a persevering entrepreneur. And so we were able to get the loan approved in 2019. We closed at the end of 2020. So keep in mind these dates and these gaps in between. So several businesses were looking to, several buildings Ashley and Cher were looking at to go into, and they would start a conversation, then the conversation would stop, and then they'll pick it back up, and it'll start again. And so from building to building to building, they just continue to persevere. And so we're here now. And so I want to commend them for their perseverance. Just to kind of also put it in perspective, when I met Ashley, she was single. Now she's married. She didn't have any kids. Now she has 2 kids. So that lets you know we've been at this for a very, very long time. And we've had, I can't even, probably 100 plus conversations, if not more. Cher's been also always supportive, always there. In the process. And so when I heard about the name, Toss and Sauce, so I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. Toss the pizza, sauce the pizza. Great concept. We don't have that on Livernois, so let's bring it here. And so now we're here today. And I'm just grateful and elated to be a part of this great moment in their life to open up this great restaurant. And I'll close with this. We have been tossed throughout this process. We have been sauced throughout this process with delays and legality and name it. We've been sauced with those things. But the one thing that I would say, this moment tastes just like their pizza being on the other side of the oven. And I'm grateful to be here. Thank you.
That's pretty cute. I like that she touched it. It's important for us, for you all to hear from the proprietors of this establishment. And again, you can see and feel the pride in our voices, but I know no one could be more prideful than you two. And so let me invite Cher and Ashley up and talk about this experience. And then after that, we're going to clip this ribbon so they can go get a coat on and start making us some pizza. So come on up.
I want to first say we're so blessed and thankful to be here today. It has been a long journey, but through the perseverance and God, we're here right now to stand and just be able to smile on the other side, to be able to support our community, to be able to help in our community, far as the young children as well, far as entrepreneurship. It's hard, it's tough, but if you just diligently seek and know that you can do it, it can definitely be done. It's been a struggle for me and Ashley so many days on to say, okay, this is it, year after year after year. But again, thanking God for allowing us to be here today to open up, and just so grateful for everyone that participated and helped us get us to where we are today. We just want to say thank you.
I wrote something just so that I don't cry in front of everybody. And it goes, I just want to say thank you. I've heard whatever profession you are walking into, you need to make sure that you have that person that has already walked that path to be a mentor. Not knowing that the seeds were being planted in my life at a young age, I was blessed for that person to be my aunt. Take your time. Woo. You read it for me. You want us to read it? Yeah.
My glasses.
All right, come on. Thank you. All right, let me start over. Okay. I cannot do this in Ashley's voice, but here we are. I mentioned a partner, encourage. Okay, there we are. I was blessed for that person to be my aunt. What a journey it has been to be able to walk this path with her by my side, not just as my aunt and partner, but encourager every time I needed it. I am a woman who once stated I'll never come back here to live. But somewhere along the way, all that changed. The city began to change, and the desire to want to be a part of such a great city, my city, birthed inside of me. The Lord had a plan with my name on it. I'd like to think, her font is too small and I don't have my glasses on, so y'all gotta work with me, okay? I'd like to think, did you say think or think? Think. Okay, I'd like to think now I'm an example of what happens when you choose to walk in the obedience to God, even the toughest seasons, because what looks like a human expense is really a holy investment. Walking in obedience gives way to blessings being hidden in unplanned encounters, such as a blessing of meeting Jason from Invest Detroit. Thank you for, I'm gonna look at you, Jason. Okay, all right, let me look at you. Thank you for never giving up on me and believing in me from our very first phone call. You gonna cry too? All right, okay. Thank you to Motor City Match for believing in our business. Thank you to our community for showing up and showing out, for the words of encouragement, and for waiting on us to come down. For waiting on us. Thank you to the family for always holding us down. Family, raise your hand. Raise your hand, family. There we go. Hey, Jazz. There we go. Okay. Thank you to my parents for investing so much in me, loving me, for praying for me, and most importantly, developing me in the word of the Lord. In the words of my business coach, Jessica, this is God's business, so I'm going to get out of his business. Thank you all. You want me to finish reading that? What's this right here? You want me to embarrass you? Okay, all right. So before I walk away, I just want you to know I did read in your bio that you had started a business previously and that it didn't work out. It did work out. Don't ever, this is for every business owner, don't ever believe that you failed. You failed at nothing. What you did was you took a step out on faith. And then that faith, because you did take that step, sometimes you get a little in the weeds about stuff. Sometimes stuff doesn't work out. But that doesn't mean it's a failure. It was purposeful. You learned something from that experience, so you go into your second experience having all of that knowledge, that courage, that ambition, that drive, that grit, that motivation, that resilience to move you to where you are. So always remember that. You are here because it's purposeful. Okay, I'm done. All right, Kevin.
Okay, so that concludes the comments. We're going to line up here and do the ribbon cutting. Is that correct? Okay. So thank you all for joining us today. It's been an amazing experience. My favorite thing to do. And again, congratulations, Cher and Ashley. We're so proud of you. All right, let's go. Let's take